15. Oh my goodness. Then ice cream to go with that. Okay. I bring like some ice cream in a cup. You know, the vanilla cups or chocolate cups. Okay. And then we can have a cake and ice cream for your birthday. And tequila. And tequila. Yes. Okay, now look. Y'all know this is school. And we online. So tequila is not permitted. It's not permitted. I'll bring a phone cup. There you go. Okay. Where were we? We just had Constitution. I got some acne. Ooh, I am now, Jesus. Okay, we got to fix that. Girl, don't you talk about vegan. Let me tell you something. Right now, I'm on with my sister-in-law. Yeah, it's because we're in a bed, all 5 of them and myself. So we're like, let's see who wins. And so I started today. We all weighed ourselves yesterday. So I can't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So when are y'all supposed to be finished with this? In 30 days. In 30 days? Okay. Are you exercising? Are you like cutting back calories or everything. What? Oh. I gotta win. Girl, you in survival mode. You don't care, do you? Okay. Are you exercising too? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I wish you the best. I'll be praying for you. Mm-hmm. I'll be like 5 more laps for me. Okay. Mm-hmm. 5 more push-ups for me. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like, if I want something, I don't really like the cake. I mean, I was already eating a Pop-Tart. Like, I don't really say, okay, I'm not gonna eat it. Like, I'll have a taste of it. Oh yeah, just to but to kill the mindset. Yeah, because I'm gonna be thinking about it all night. Like, I freaking want it. Yeah. But yeah, if I want something, I'll have like a little taste. But that's good. Yeah. That is good. It is a mindset thing because sometimes, I get like what was it? Me and my husband, we went to Food Town after church. Mm-hmm. I just wanted one bar of Almond Joy. I don't know why I had a taste for Almond Joy. I mean, I like candy, all kinds, but Almond Joy was what I wanted. And so I went. I said, "Oh, just take me to a Circle K. I just need one bar." He said, "That's hot. Would you pay a Circle K? You might as well go to the grocery store." I said, "Okay." I bought a whole bag. I think I ate about 6 or 8 little Almond Joy pieces. I said, "Yeah, the little bitty ones." I was like, "Ooh, put this down." See, that's why I told you I want to go to Circle K. Just get that 1-2-piece pack. And that'd have been enough. I found myself, so child, I'm like, how many rappers? I said, oh my God. That's how I am with the Reese's Cups. Yeah. The small ones. I mean, and I didn't do any better. Let me tell you what I did. I bought the bag of Almond Joys. Okay. And I even bought Jolly Ranchers. I even opened them up. I said, no, we're going to put that up. I put that up in the drawer. I put that away from my nightstand in a drawer. So I get too lazy to get out the bed to want to go get it. So it's like, if I want that candy, I'm going to have to really put forth effort to go get that candy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I ain't gonna lie. Had me scared. Because it's like, it was this movie on Netflix. It's called Terrifier or something like that. And it's with a clown. And the clown was like really creepy. And he was like killing people. And it had me scared. I ain't gonna lie. And then she was like, oh, I'm thirsty. And we looked at each other and was like, you want to make that trip? It's like almost like every now and then we be like, you want to make that trip? Come on, let's go. Like, you get like that sometimes. Yeah. Why did you eventually get up and make that trip? Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I did. That's with me and M&M's the other day. I went to Walmart and I bought the big bag of M&M's, and I was just like,
I was just eating and I couldn't stop, and I'm like, okay, I need to put this away, and I just put it in my mom's kitchen. I left it there. I'm like, I'm not gonna come back for this. Just left it there.
Yeah.
To eat.
Yeah. And see, I'm one that'll cook, and sometimes I have to sometimes I'll cook.
I gotta taste my food while I'm cooking. Like
I do that too, and I be full. I'll be like, dog, I don't feel like eating because I done sampled everything I cooked. Everything I'm cooking and sampling. I'm like, does this taste right? Let me get another bowl of that. Yeah, it tastes about right. Then I'm like, ooh, I'm full now. I don't feel like eating. Just messed up. Okay, so I don't know what happened to Mama B, but she'll come in, Oh, okay. She in the highway eating cake. Okay, she'll make her way down here. It's okay. So we let's do this. Let's do the workbook. I think that's a little bit more productive and a little bit more conducive of time. So let me go through the workbook here. And you know what? I need my I'm going through chapter 12 in the workbook. Somebody keep time for me when 7:30 get here, so I don't talk myself beyond what I need to do. Let's see, chapter 11, 12. Okay, so we're not going to do the key abbreviations. I think y'all pretty much got that, although we'll talk about that another time. The 12, the review questions. So let me get the answers for all of that. Is it? Oh, okay. Good. Okay. So the review questions, this says 12.1. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is fill in the blank. Okay. So number 1, an individual becomes eligible for Medicare Part A and Part B at age 65. We're doing 241 in your workbook. 241. Are you in your workbook, sweetheart? Not your handbook, but your workbook. Yeah. Go to page 241. 241. And you're going to find that the very same work that y'all are doing on Canvas is the very same work that's in the workbook. The only difference is that I'm doing is that I'm talking it through. Okay, I'm basically talking it through. So the eligibility, a person becomes eligible for Medicare Part A and Part B. Okay, this right here, they're eligible at 65, and they also eligible at age 65. Now, what would also qualify a person for Medicare? Remember those eligibility requirements? Okay, well, but what's a disease? What's a disease? Chronic. ESRD. End-stage renal disease. That's another qualifier for Medicare. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily be 65, but if you have end-stage renal disease, kidney donors of that, okay, they're covered under that benefit of an end-stage renal disease person. What about a person born with a disability? It's called congenital defect. It's called congenital defect. Okay? Okay. They're qualified for disability. Okay. What about if a person is injured at work, okay, or working for the railroad system, okay, they're qualified for Medicare. Okay, so y'all remember that, okay? Who can read what I just wrote on the board about this? Who would like to read that out for me?
Right there, just
Who would like to read out what I just wrote on the board about Medicare Part A, Part B, and its meaning?
Okay, so Part A, hospitalization. Age eligibility at age 65. And then ESRD.
What does ESRD stand for?
End-stage renal.
End-stage renal disease, okay. And what else?
Kidney donor.
Okay, the kidney donor is covered under a person that has end-stage renal disease if they're going to be a donor.
Disability, which is the chronic
congenital defect.
Part B, also physician care. Is it the same?
Injury at work.
Or okay, and real.
Sometimes a person can be injured at a blow up at a chemical company or a gas company, and their body is burnt up or injured real bad. So they're going to forever get Medicare and some workers' compensation on top of that. Okay, does everybody understand how that works?
Wow.
You mentioned it, Chris. I'm so sorry. All that sugary goodness.
Wow.
I'm just messing with you. And it's fluffy and pretty.
It really was fluffy. It was. It was like this is torture.
And buttery too. I'm just being mean.
I was telling the girls, I was like, tell me that it's nasty. Tell me that it's disgusting.
Ooh, I'm getting a sugar rush headache. You don't want this. You don't want that sugar rush headache. No. Okay. All right. So let's look at this. Medicare Part A is what type of coverage? What type of coverage? Medicare Part A is for hospitalization. So if you're going to work at Mark Herman for kids that have disability, okay, or CHIP, something like that, you have to verify benefits for Medicare Part A. We're going to understand what Medicare Part A is all about. If a patient comes in with Medicare to a doctor's office, what part covers for physician care?
Part B.
Part B. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. So we already named, okay, so name an eligibility requirement that would allow immigrants to receive Medicare benefits. They must live in the United States for 5 consecutive years. 5 consecutive years. Okay. Funding for Medicare. Funding for Medicare is?
Part A, special contributions from employees and self-employed persons with employees matching.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Define Medicare Part A hospital benefit period. I know they are very little. Okay, so those who sign up for Medicare and from the federal government, okay, funding for Medicare Part A is contribution for employees and self-employed persons with employers matching contributions. Funding for Part B is those who sign up for Medicare and from the federal government. What is hospice? What is hospice? Oh, okay. It's a program designed to provide pain relief, symptom management, and supportive services to terminally ill individuals and their families. Is known as hospice. Anybody ever had a loved one in hospice before? Okay. All right. So let me explain what hospice is and palliative care. Okay. Now, a person in hospice is for the terminal ill. Okay. That's for the terminally ill, for those who are near their life cycle. Okay. Near their life cycle. All right. Now, hospice is also for the terminally ill who deals with the illness ongoing for a lifetime or longer term of expectancy. Okay, that right there is known as palliative care. Okay, so what I mean is, let's suppose y'all seen the commercial where a person is diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Okay, there's stage 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, a person and has stage 4 cancer and it has metastasized. They have this medicine that on the commercials where a person can be stage 4 and can live 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Usually a person that's stage 4, their lifespan is 6 months or less. But you have some, they are just diagnosed stage 4 and they live longer amount of time, but their pain management, their cancer management is managed by medicine, which gives them a longer quantity of life. It doesn't necessarily improve their quality of life because their quality of life is where it is. Okay, they're gonna forever be in pain. They're gonna forever, need nutrition classes and how they're keeping up with their weight and things like that. Because cancer has a way of eating at a person's weight level or their BMI, okay, body mass index. So they try to make sure that you maintain a certain weight. When I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, and I had the gastric sleeve surgery in 2009. Matter of fact, it was September 23rd, 2009. That was like my new me anniversary, is what we call it in the weight loss surgery world. Everybody goes to bariatric surgery. And so I had lost 90 pounds. So I got down to this size. So before 90 pounds, I was a little bit bigger than this, And so anyway, I got down to this size. Bless your heart, baby. Okay, it's okay. Lost 90 pounds, and then exactly about 3 years later, I found out I had a lump in my breast, and then I had a needle biopsy done in my right breast. That was the size of a walnut, and they withdrew out, after they did the mammogram, and they found out that it was a stage 2 breast cancer. Okay, so they did some biopsies on it to find out exactly how long it developed. But my point is, when they did that, they gave me some. They did the right breast mastectomy, and then I was on chemo. So I was on chemo for 5 months. I lost all my hair. I used to have naturally thick eyebrows. They're coming back in sparses, so they're there. I just have to draw them in now. My lashes came back and all that good stuff. But and as I was doing chemo, it has so much steroids in it. The 90 pounds that I lost, I gained it all back. Okay. So after I had all that, exactly about a year later, I had the duodenal switch surgery. That's the like extreme of all weight loss surgeries. Okay. And this time I lost 100 pounds, okay, of the 90 pounds that I gained back. And so I'm still at a standstill with that right now. And so uh, it has caused me to have a better quality of life. I'm 5.5 years, but I still have to lose more weight. I know the cake ain't helping. However, I'm going to eat the piece of cake. I might get on the exercise bike this week. Okay. But that's how that works. So it helps you in your quantity of life. Okay. So there's a difference between that. The palliative care and hospice. Some of y'all may want to work for such facilities, doing that. If you have the patience and the muscle, the fortitude to work for some places in a hospice facility, you can do that. Palliative care facilities, all they do is make it comfortable, but help maintain your quantity of life, not so much your quality of life. Do y'all understand that? Okay, fantastic. Okay, so Ms. Harper is going to kind of race through this because we got 30 minutes left before lunchtime or dinner time. Okay, so a program designed to provide pain relief, symptom management, and supportive services to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Or short term. Okay, so number 7, I'm sorry. Short term care is known as respite care. Respite care is known as short term inpatient medical care for terminally ill individuals who give temporary relief to a caregiver. Is known as respite care. So in my situation with my dad was in hospice at home. And so for us, we needed to, how can I say? I was mostly the caregiver for my dad during the week. And sometimes I worked and sometimes my dad was at home by himself. However, most times when I was home, and then my job understood when I worked at Kelsey, I worked there part-time. So I would work from 8 to 12 and I go home and see about my dad. And then some days I wouldn't go to work because I needed to stay home and see about my dad. I had taken doctor visits and stuff like that. And so I was pretty much like the respite care. And then on weekends, my mom and my sister would, help deal with that on weekends. Okay. So respite care is someone that's outside the family that can help give you a break, and help care for that person. Okay. My husband and I, we're going through foster to adoption. Okay. So I told him, I said, honey, I don't know, we 49 now. We kind of like Abraham and Sarah at this point.
Yeah, we're gonna adopt a baby.
Oh, I don't know about baby. Oh, girl, that might. Oh, that's a lot of work. Oh. Well, I honestly would not mind, but I'll be 50 next year, April 16th.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that. Get up, feed, and get up, feed, and get up. Ooh, change the baby. I don't mind that. But now, at maybe a year or two old, maybe 2 years old, they should be at that potty train stage, or you got to kind of help. I don't mind helping them get to that stage, but they should already be walking, themselves and stuff like that, So I told my husband, I said, let's do respite care, so that way we can help keep whoever got foster kids, we're certified babysitters. We help keep them, and then we give them back because Miss Hoover like to sleep at night. So I don't know about that, but then again, I don't mind. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. Ooh. Girl, that's a restructure of life. Let me tell you. But babies are cute, I wouldn't mind. I was asked to volunteer at the hospital on Fridays on my off days to help, with the babies, in the Harris County Hospital District. I don't mind that. I don't mind help rocking them and holding them until mama, takes a nap and wake up and it's time to feed your baby. Thank you. Let me see your tag. Hey, match your tag. Okay. All right. You good. See you later. I don't mind doing that, but and I used to I love babies. I still do. It's just that I'm 49 now, so that's all right. That's all right. That's ball and chain right there. No, baby. That's okay. Going right along. The frequency of Pap tests for Medicare patients is, anybody know the frequency? How often? Once every 24 months and once every 12 months. Now, ladies, I know y'all are young ladies, y'all need to be getting y'all pap smears checked every year. Okay. So if you started in August, then you need to do it every August. If you started in July, you need to do it every July. Every year of the month that you first began, you need to do that. Don't let it go too far. Cancer does not discriminate in age. It doesn't. Okay, so don't think because you're young, it does not discriminate. Okay, because I've known some coworkers I work with was diagnosed at 21 years old. Breast cancer on top of that. Okay. Okay. Medigap, Medifil. What is Medigap, Medifil? Medigap, Medifil.
That may cover prescription costs, Medicare, deductibles, and co-payment fees, secondary or supplemental policies are known as insurance policies.
Okay, very good. Medigap or Medicare, Medifil. So it says it here, and I'll read it again. Thank you, sweetie, for reading that. Some third-party payers offer policies that fall under guidelines issued by the federal government and may cover prescription costs, Medicare deductibles, and copayment. These secondary or supplemental policies are known as Medigap or Medifil. Okay, so sometimes if the insurance, Medicare does not pay enough, then you have some extra insurance, some supplemental insurance like AARP. Everybody heard of the commercial AARP, right? Okay, what the lady say on the commercial? If you don't know AARP, you don't know nothing, or you don't have nothing. What the lady say on that commercial? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't watch TV.
I do. I don't know what she's saying.
I do know what you mean.
I know
But none of those look like they're 65 years old.
I know.
All of them look like young, like 40, and then they're like, I got AARP.
Yeah, exactly.
Get those tickets on sale now.
Exactly. They do. Well, some of those are called Physicians Mutual. Okay. Those are underwriters for AARP. They help pay for certain things. So if you're Medicare Part B, you go into the doctor and you owe 20%. If there's a discount allowable and the discount does not pay for that, the AARP will kick in and pay for the residual. Okay, so sometimes you need that extra coverage. Okay, let's kind of jump around here. NPI, what does NPI means? National Provider Identifier. What does that do? What does that do? Okay, so it says Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services assign provider identification numbers known as an MPI. An MPI. Can I erase this, you guys? Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to erase this. Just this part right here. Okay, so NPI, okay, National Provider Index, okay? What this does, it keeps a record or database of physicians who are eligible for Medicare providership, pay, okay, the physician's documentation, such as their schooling, what did they go to school? Okay, their malpractice insurance. Okay, where their business is located. Or work located. Their social security number. Okay. Their identification. This decreases insurance fraud. Because you have a lot of folks out there who will perpetrate being an actual physician and they're not a physician. Okay. Did y'all see? I think it was on 48 Hours or 2020 where this lady was a practicing dentist and she was pulling teeth. I mean, she was doing all kind of dental work and she was a fake dentist. Yeah. And she knew how to create all kind of documentation and submit it to the state board and submit it to the, well, not state board, but submit it to the insurance companies. And she was doing this for years, cleaning and extracting people's teeth as a fake dentist. All the millions of money that she made as a fake dentist. God, I mean, oh my God.
Should have thought of it first.
Yeah. Okay. Should have thought of it first. You too late. Okay. So I'm sitting up here. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? That is horrible.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
Sister, what about the black kid that was only 17 and acting like a doctor?
That one too. And yeah. And I remember seeing that. I think it was on 48 Hours or 2020.
I've seen that one.
And he comes from a middle class family or something like that, right? We have to look at those articles. And he was pretending, and the family, the parents, I think he had much older parents, and they didn't mind. They just thought he was brilliant. They thought that was cute. I said, sweetie, that ain't cute. They let it, they play right along with it. They allowed him to create a clinic and everything, and he still calls himself Dr. Who. What did he say he called himself? Dr. Who? He didn't say. Even though they cold bust him and put him on, he's still in denial. I said, you done lost your mind. You know, and the parents think that's cute. That ain't cute, baby. That's forgery. That's fraud. Okay, it's one thing if you boosting your child's self-esteem, okay? But when you know your child has gone a bit too far with it, you at some point you got to bring some balance to that. You got to bring it to some light and say, okay, son, now we we ain't gonna buy you no real clinic. You know, if we do, we're gonna get some real physicians and some real nurses, and we'll name the clinic after you. They're the ones doing the licensed practice, and you just may be visiting saying, hey, this is named after Jeremiah Clinic. I'm Jeremiah. This is my clinic, and when I get old enough and go through college and stuff, I'm going to inherit this clinic. So y'all technically working for me, but you're not working for me because I ain't over 18. However, thank y'all for coming to my clinic. You know, but you can't let the child just get that carried away in imagination like that. And y'all still applauding that. Oh, he's just so cute. Oh, just look at him. Oh, we're just so proud. Ain't making y'all looking like a fool in 48 hours. Hello? Okay. I'm through with that one. Okay, DME, durable medical equipment.
Oh, sorry. He said that he wanted to do it to pay off his car loan, which was $34,000.
Who?
A car loan? Yeah, it says using one of the clients. Oh, no. It said using one of the client's checking accounts to pay off $34,000 in his car payments. Yeah.
The kid that created the clinic.
Yeah.
Right?
And the parents knew about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got to see how that ends. I need to read that article. I know they were trying to cold bust him and put him on blast on TV.
And then he was accused of fraud for trying to buy a Jaguar with the help of an elderly co-signer without her knowledge.
Oh, man. He was.
Without her knowledge.
Real.
Fraud big time.
Oh my God.
Fraud
He's
big
crazy.
time. Have y'all ever seen this movie with Leonardo DiCaprio called Catch Me If You Can?
They said I think he's in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in jail. Good. I'm glad. I mean, just perpetrating to the fullest. But have y'all, okay, if y'all get a chance, look at the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio called Catch Me If You Can.
He does the bank and what makes all these fortune checks. Is that the one?
Okay, that's the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that one was good too. Wolf of Wall Street was good. Yeah, this one, I think he was an airline pilot.
No, that one. That's what I'm talking
Oh, it is?
Oh, with Tom Hanks?
about. No. Leonardo.
Yeah,
He was
it's
like-
Tom Hanks and Leonardo.
Is it?
It says, yeah. Catch
Where he
Me.
like meets that girl at the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's the one.
That check.
Oh,
Checks.
okay. Yeah. Oh, that's my phone. Yeah, I think so. Well, y'all need to watch it. If y'all don't get a chance to look at nothing else, look at that. If it's that pathology of what I'm talking about. You know, they catch me. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, me loves. Let's see here. Let's move right along. I'm gonna kind of skip around through here. Durable equipment. What do y'all remember about durable medical equipment? Have I talked to you about durable medical equipment? I don't know I did.
I think.
Sorry, what does it say? What does it say right there? Medicare
Providership. Medicare providership pay. Okay. Physician documentation, such as, I got semicolons, such as school, their schooling, whether they go to medical school, undergrad, their malpractice, where their business or work is located, their social security number, yeah. Their social security number and identification, right? That Texas driver's license, stuff like that. This decreases insurance fraud. It decreases insurance fraud. That's why they came up with the National Physician Index or Provider Index. So now you have physicians, they have to register for that. A long time ago, when I used to do billing for a doctor's office, when I started in 1980, let's see, 85, 86. Come on in, sweet pea. Hi, darling.
I'm just ready to give out 2 prizes.
Okay,
Is this a
okay.
bad time?
Oh, no, this is a good time. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. You okay, sweetie?
I'm dying. I'll be, my heating pad will be calling.
Okay.
Somebody sit right here?
Sure. Okay, so we're doing the
It's just as
National Constitution Day. Okay, okay. You on camera.
Okay. Oh, what am I doing?
You gonna talk about what?
Filming me?
Yeah, I'm filming you. Come on in. She goes, oh.
Okay, ladies. Let me get my prizes out. Okay. I handed you a Constitution Day fact sheet. Okay. And keep track of this for me, please.
I will.
All right. What is number 1? Our country's first constitution was called.
Article A, Confederation.
Yes. You got it? And all of you. Oh, you're smart. Okay. I'll have to bring more prizes. Because I'm like one of those people that wants everybody to get something. All right. Laws for the United States are made by.
I put the Senate.
Congress. Okay. We have two correct answers here.
Okay.
All right. Number 3. The longest possible. This is an easy one. The longest possible time a person can serve as president is
8 years. 8 years.
18.
Who said 8? Right here? All right, 8.
Okay, who said it?
This young lady here?
Okay.
Okay.
And who else?
This young lady over here.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Me too.
Oh, you too. Okay. All right. Very good.
We have some smart students here. Okay, number 4. A man. Did I put a man or a woman? A man. I need to change that. Okay. Because I worked off of this one that Dr. Ray gave me. All right. A man or a woman accused of a crime in court has a right to. Everybody got that one? Okay. All right, number 5. Invoking the 5th Amendment means an accused man or woman. What's the answer?
B.
Yeah, I put B.
Refuse.
Yeah, it's A. That's why a lot of times when somebody gets caught doing something they shouldn't be doing.
Who had A? Okay, Jerica. Oh, Kayla. And Raven.
What was the question?
Number 5.
I got C. Oh, that's wrong. Amend to grand jury.
No. Okay. 5th Amendment. That's why. Right. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. Number 7. The Bill of Rights is
First time amendment. Yeah, A.
A. Okay. Correct.
Kayla, I mean, Raven, you have you answered it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, what did you get?
A.
Okay, just want to hear you. Not hear you.
She's just a quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Future librarian.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 8. If neither the president nor the vice president can serve, the position would be filled by
A.
4 A's.
Okay, 4 A's. Okay.
Now, and this isn't in the test. Who is the current Speaker of the House? Oh, I should have had that one there. Paul Ryan.
That is true. That is true.
Okay. Number 9. The major department head who is appointed by the president to deal with foreign countries is the Secretary of State's the right answer.
What did you have, Pumpkin? Raven.
Attorney
Oh,
General.
no, I got Secretary of State for
Secretary of
number
State.
9.
Okay.
Who is the secretary? Who's this? Oh, the Secretary of State now is Jeff Sessions.
Man.
All I do is watch.
Why
news.
don't Secretary of State? Yes. Why keep making him the Attorney General of the?
And remember when Mr. Bush was president, it was Condoleezza.
Sure
Condoleezza
was.
Rice.
It sure was Condoleezza Rice. But why do I want to make him the Attorney General?
Who?
Jeff Sessions.
Because you're probably right. Who is the Secretary of State?
It's not Lindsey Graham, is it?
No. Oh, no. I know who it is. It's Pompeo.
Oh, okay. Pompeo.
Is Secretary of State.
Okay.
I would have gotten that one wrong. Attorney General is Jeff Sessions.
That's what I thought. I was like, I thought he was. Okay. Yeah, Pompeo. You're right. Okay.
All right, we're at the last and final question, number 10. The president is elected if he.
Okay.
Everybody got that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. I hope I'm accurate. 3. Okay, that's 7.
Actually, I got 8 right.
3, 2. That's 8. 3, 2. That's 8. 3, 1. That's 7.
I got 6. I didn't answer with you.
Okay.
But I have 6.
Would you have 6?
Yeah, I
Okay.
got 4 wrong. I have
Okay.
8 also.
Yeah. Who? Okay. Brenda has 8. Why I got you
We have
7?
2 number 8s.
Three number 8.
Okay. 3 number 8.
You got 9?
Yeah, I only miss one.
Oh,
You only missed 1?
I missed one.
Okay, then.
Jerica, how many did you miss?
Kayla.
1.
There's your 2 winners.
I missed number 5.
Okay, so I got 8, 9, 7, 6. Okay, so
So we have 2 9s.
got 2 9s. Okay,
We're gonna have to have a draw.
yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Y'all come to the middle.
No, I'm in American history.
Oh, American history. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let you do that, Miss.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Right?
Well, you have to help me.
Okay.
I have an easy one.
Okay.
Who is the governor of the state of Texas?
That was easy.
Oh.
I know he's in a wheelchair. Abbott.
Right. She gets a point.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
She got 8.
Was I not
Okay,
supposed
well, you get one of these anyway.
I
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to.
Okay, and there's 2 9s.
Okay, who's lieutenant governor?
No, wait, I've got a dame.
Okay.
I've got a question. Can you turn that off?
Oh! Okay, my bad. Here you go. Hold on. Hello. Hold on, sweetie. Hello. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Oh, come on. Give me a minute.